stay there.
Okay, so in the last episode, I was showing you guys why Go-Go Gum was not broken. But in this episode, I'm going to be showing you guys why Shining Sword and Sledgehammer need to be nerfed. They're completely overpowered, and they're being spammed online. It's really ridiculous. So let me show Sledgehammer. Now look at all that damage output for 3,000 damage. That's ridiculous. Now you would think that would be it, but now I wasn't really quick on the draw enough. Bam. I get twice the damage for spamming it twice, and it's nothing my opponent can do. In a realistic battle, I'm going to pull out that maneuver in one of my combos. So, pop, pop. Look, 6,000 damage for 2 moves. Now, I'm not really... 2 sledgehammers. Now, that's not even the end of the ridiculousness to this move, because I could... And that's a free stamina break. They need to nerf Sledgehammer to where you can't move after you deliver the hit. So, what I would want them to do, since people are wanting certain moves nerfed or removed, I don't think Sledgehammer needs to be removed, but it needs to be nerfed. Now, either they need to nerf the damage on it, or they need to take away the cancelability on it. So when I say cancelability, that means that it should be longer in lag when I deliver the Sledgehammer, to where I can't move after it, because I can easily set up for a stamina break. That's too easy. And because this was the normal stamina break, I get 4 deep breaths on my opponent instead of the regular 2, as if you were using Dodoria's headbutt or Guy of Destruction's anger. Now, let's talk about Shining Sword and why it's broken. So, if I'm way on the other side of the map, melee moves are mostly supposed to be close range moves that, you can do high damage or, whatever kind of damage you want to do. But with Shining Sword, there's really nothing your opponent can do about it when you break out Shining Sword. Either they have to get their stamina broken or eaten up from taking a hit from Shining Sword, or they pretty much have to deal with having you have the ability to access them at any point across the map. Now, the reason why this is broken is because key attacks and melee attacks are supposed to be divided by the fact that key attacks are best used at long ranges, and melee attacks, while they're strong, are supposed to be used at close ranges. So let me show it off. Now, I went from all the way from across the map, way over here, and I instantly teleported to my opponent for 1 key bar. That's ridiculously broken, but let's get into what you can do after that. Look at that ridiculousness. You can Shining Sword, Sledgehammer, guard break. That's ridiculous, and it needs to be, like, they need to take these 2 moves, Shining Sword and Sledgehammer, and they need to take away the cancelability effect of both moves, because that's not even the most ridiculous thing you can do. Now, if I had time skip or time Molotov, whatever they want to call it, I could easily do it after a Shining Sword strike, or I could do Shining Sword into Super Key Explosion. Now, if I was a little bit closer, of course, I could guard break my opponent just like I did with the Sledgehammer. And it's nothing my opponent can do after it. I can cancel Shining Sword into other supers, which is ridiculous. So what I'm suggesting they do with Shining Sword attack is that they need to nerf the distance on the teleport effect. So like if I'm this close to my opponent and I pull out Shining Sword, I mean, I don't see a problem with you having a teleport ability. So they need to change Shining Sword into like the Super Saiyan vanish ability. Like you can't take a Super Saiyan and charge her triangle attack and use it from any point on the map. It's sort of reined in to where if you're this close, of course you're going to get in on your opponent. Or if you're about this distance from your opponent, you can use your charge attack and get this close. So that's what I want to see done with these two super attacks. Let me just reiterate. You could, all the way from across the map, cancel into other moves. Like, that's broken. I'm really considering sending this into Dimps, sending this video, because I want Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 to be the best possible game that it can be. But look at this. You can, like I said, you can do stamina breaks from both moves. That's too broken. They need, like I said, take away the cancel effect of both of these moves and I think you'll be doing fine. I don't really see the fact that you need to nerf the damage so much. Now remind you that I'm using a Ki Blaster. Most of my points are allocated into Ki and I'm still doing this much damage. Like, that's way too much. Look at that. That's obscene. That's obscene levels of broken. So Dimps, please nerf those two moves. Please nerf Shining Sword attack and Sledgehammer. Add some in lag on Sledgehammer so you can't cancel into anything. It's supposed to be a combo ender. But yeah, go ahead and do that. And with Shining Sword, I feel like this is the fair amount of distance to which you should have a teleport effect. But anything like all the way across the map, that's too broken. That's too ridiculous. Like, there's having a strong move and having a ridiculous move, and having a move where you can get to your opponent from any point on the map is too ridiculous. So again, I've been your host, the Super Itachi, showing you why Shining Sword and Sledgehammer are broken and they both deserve a nerf. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also follow me on Twitch, Twitter as well, where I'll be doing some Xenoverse 2 live streams. See you.